Honorable Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Information and Communication and Digital Economy, Honorable William Kabogo. We welcome you here as we welcome the delegates from Africa, from Kenya, and the rest of the world. So, good morning and welcome to this Domain Summit Africa. It's the inaugural, and thank you, Helmut, for organizing this and for promising to bring the next one also. So, we meet at a timely moment for Africa. Connectivity has expanded, ambition has risen, innovation has flourished, yet too much of Africans' online presence is actually outside Africa. This inaugural summit, co-hosted by the Domain Summit United Kingdom and KENIC, brings together strategic partners who are Africa legislators and international delegation, not to admire the digital economy, but to build it and to keep more value at home. Honorable Cabinet Secretary, your presence matters because digital economy leadership is ultimately about outcome, jobs, enterprise, productivity, inclusion, and trust. Kenya's momentum is visible. National reporting indicates that over 17,000 government services have been digitized through the e-citizen platform, outside expanding connectivity to public institutions and hospitals. When citizens can transact online, the question becomes simple. Can they trust what they see? Can they verify who is behind its domain? And that's where we are here to help answer that question. So KENIC, our mandate is clear, as the Chief Evangelist has rightfully said, to secure and grow the .ke domain. So this namespace as a trusted digital asset. Over the past 3 years, .ke has grown by more than 20%, reaching approximately 120,000 registered domain. But as the Chief Evangelist have rightfully put, when we compare that to the population of Kenya, it is still a dot in the ocean. With the projection pointed to closing the $1 billion revenue mark in 2026, we have strengthened strategic integration through memorandum of understanding with institutions such as the Business Registration Service and the e-citizen, placing domain awareness closer to where citizens' business transact. The progress is encouraging, but is also a reminder of scale. The next phase is not simple, more internet. It's more trusted identity, more credible presence, more local value retention. A domain name is not merely a technical term. It's a business address. It's actually a trust signature. It's a digital front door of the modern economy. And when the address is anchored locally, secured, governed and supported locally, its business is a platform for resilience, sovereignty, and shared prosperity. Since we are in Nairobi, allow me to share a light observation. Here a phone is not merely a device. It's a wallet, an office, a classroom, a storefront, and it's also a Shama bank account. It's also a condolence book, and it's also a campaign mobilizing tool. When your battery runs low, someone will offer you a power bank. When your data runs out, someone will share a hotspot. When you have a good idea, someone will ask, where can I find it online? That is a city that understood digital life. Our shared responsibility is to ensure that when people go looking, they find what they can trust, they can verify identity, and starting with the right domain. So I want to give you a little bit of history of Kenya's story. When our enterprise adopt local domain, more commerce becomes feasible, searchable, and investable. When more institutions adopt local domain, public service and learning resources become easier to find and to verify and harder to impersonate. When local domain are supported by strong registrars, clear standards, and effective abuse mitigation, confident license, investment follow. And if we want growth, We must bring academia and students to the center of this agenda. In our planning, we noted a striking gap of over 2,000 learning institutions have no online presence. We have only 2,000 learning institutions with an online presence out of an exceeding over 100,000. Every school, every technical, every vocational education, every training institution, every university department, every research center, every student organization deserve a credible digital address, an address that protects reputation and make knowledge accessible. To the students here today, your work will travel further than you can do. Your innovation, your research, your portfolio, and your startups will be discovered first online. A trusted digital identity is your passport to opportunity. To our colleagues in the academia and digital economy, measure on credibility, research integrity, institutional reputation, and reliability knowledge domain are part of that integrity. Now, allow me to share a second light moment. Kenyan practically and directly, which is practical and relevant in Kenya. We have mastered the art of tuma link. We can send a link for anything, but in the domain world, one long character of tuma link may turn into a trauma trust. To the long place, that's why trust is not decoration. Trust is design, governance, and discipline. We live in an age where information is abundant, yet confidence is scarce. The use of question is no longer, can I find it? The question is, can I trust it? Quickly, confidently, and safely. Domain sit at the heart of all this. It bridges the gap between availability, reliability, and especially as artificial intelligence accelerates both innovation and deception. This is where Kenya current momentum offers a positive signal for the continent. This year, I note that IX Africa Data Center is collaborating with Oracle to host another Oracle cloud infrastructure in Kenya, Nairobi in particular. The steps strengthen local hosting capability and signals readiness for advanced cloud and AI workloads. It will enforce simple point: as more value moves online, more of the infrastructure of trust must be built and governed locally. At the same time, Kenya continues to demonstrate how digital finance can expand participation. Only recently, Kenya began accessing stock trading directly through the mobile platform, bringing capital market closer to the ordinary citizen. That is not merely a new service, it's a digital inclusion moving in the value chain. What do this development demand from our community? They demand that trust keep pace with adoption, stronger registrar and registry standard responsible for adopting faster collaboration on abuse response and practical public education that helps ordinary people recognize trusted sources. It is this spirit that Domain Summit Africa 26 has been designed as a business-focused gathering of registries, registrars, investors, infrastructure players, policy leaders, and innovators. Structured for outcome through exhibition, matchmaking, and targeted engagement, alongside policy conversation that can spur uptake and protect users. So if you are here for business, leave Nairobi with a partnership that expand distribution, improve service, and strengthen trust. And as we look forward, the future of this space, domain hosting, trust service, and information processing will not be incremental, it will be exponential. Success will depend on three priorities, such as these are trust as visible infrastructure, resilient through local capability, and value retention through ownership of Africa digital asset anchored on trusted Africa domain. This is why KENIC ambitions is clear 3 times growth in the medium term, not for headline sake, but because trusted digital identity unlock growth in enterprise, learning, research, and national competitiveness. What do you expect in the summit? To every delegate from Africa and out there, you belong here. Because Africa online future must be shaped by Africans. To academians and students, you belong here because the next decade of African digital economy will build as much in classroom and laboratories will build in boardrooms. In closing, Cabinet Secretary Honorable William Kabogo, thank you for your leadership and honoring the summit with your presence. We also thank the ICTA for gracing this occasion. And ladies and gentlemen, Nairobi is ready. Kenya is honored to host you. Let's use these 2 days to turn opportunity into partnership, partnership into adoption, adoption into trust, trust into inclusive digital growth for Kenya and Africa.